All right, Bobcat, Lady Cat fans, we're here, Queen's Corner. This subject sponsored by Roofmasters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Our guest today is we're going to say Queen herself, Miss Nikki Crowley. Nikki, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
Now, Nikki, you are what is your actual title here at Hallsville ISD?
I'm a math interventionist coach at West Elementary.
Before we get on to the fun stuff of Miss Hallsville, I've got to ask so how long have we been in education now?
This is year 28.
Did you always want to be in education, or is it something that just came about? How did you get into education?
I worked with children when I was in high school for the peer assistance program, and I just loved kids and decided that's what I wanted to do.
And so you went to school to
I went to school to be a teacher. Absolutely,
awesome.
yes.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. And started off probably in the classroom. Now, math, that's not something that's just easily come by. Are you just naturally a math person, or, is it something like you have to work on and you're able to teach your students how to work on it?
I'm just naturally. I've taught, and I can go to about 6th grade. I taught 5th grade math for 23 years before coming out of the classroom. So I have a cap at 5th grade, 6th grade. I'm really good at that. There. Yeah, I'm really good at that.
And, we talked about coming to the fun stuff. So this is mainly we just got off of Hallsville Western Days. And Hallsville Western Days, and JR, you may know this, man. How long has Hallsville Western Days been going on?
A long time.
A long time.
This is year 51.
Year 51.
Year 51.
And has Miss Hallsville always been a part of Hallsville Western Days?
Yes, it has.
And so this is year 51 of it. How did you get involved with Miss Hallsville?
I was asked to be on the Western Days Committee probably 24 years ago, just by some fellow educators, and I've just worked my way up.
I did see her working Saturday morning.
Yeah.
She was out there directing traffic, had her orange vest or yellow vest on. She was
Parade
telling
patrol,
people.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yep. So she put time in there, not even just with the Miss Hallsville, but
yeah, it's Western Days.
Yeah, in general, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And so you got it with the girls, and a lot of people I don't think realize how much work goes into the Miss Hallsville pageant on there, because this year you had how many girls again?
We had 55 contestants.
Wow.
Is that a high number for y'all, a lower number? Where is that
Last year was 42. I've had 55 before one time, but 50, when you're hitting 50, that's a big pageant, a lot of work.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask, I'm assuming that each one of them is responsible for their own dress and makeup and hair and all that.
All the things. We provide their T-shirt that they wear on stage Saturday night, and a lot of people borrow. A lot of people, they don't have to go out and buy all the things.
Sure.
They're allowed to come to us if they need something.
Pretty chaotic leading up to that.
It is.
And it was in the pack here, right?
Yes, sold out.
Right, that's awesome.
Sold out. Mm-hmm.
They got it, and I remember years past, I think you had singers involved in it and everything. Is that still take place?
No, we do not have time for entertainment. Not with this many girls. No more entertainment.
So how do you teach them? We talked about it a little bit beforehand. There's the mother-daughter tea.
Yes.
And so what all takes place in it?
At the tea, it's more of an informational meeting where we pass out all the things that they're going to need. They draw their contestant numbers. We just go over kind of like a play-by-play of what's going to happen and try to involve their mothers or their special guests so they could, start this process together.
And then after that, we've got to teach them how to walk, right?
We
and
have
work with them on the
walk.
Do you actually go out there with them and walk?
I do. I do.
You got the Queen's Wave kind of where we practice it down?
Yes.
And over all the years, this year, how does it feel like special-wise compared to past years?
And I said it at the pageant that night, this has been a phenomenal group of girls to work with, very respectful. I give kudos to the parents because these girls have been very respectful, on time, doing all the things, asking questions, and it's been a very good group of girls to work with.
Favorite thing about Miss Hallsville? I got to ask you, over all the years, what's maybe and I know it's putting you on the spot, what's the favorite thing you've ever had happen?
I bet it's when she won it herself.
Yeah, okay. We are talking to a former Miss Hallsville. Won it 10 years ago.
10 years ago, yes. 10 years ago.
What would you say your favorite moment's been?
I think just seeing the girls' reaction when they're called, when their places are called. Or one of my favorites is just looking at all the dresses. Or I've got another favorite too. Can I say?
Yeah.
Or just listening to the girls that haven't seen each other in a long time. They come together, and it's kind of like a sisterhood. All these girls that haven't been together in so long. You've got 55 of them, and they're all helping and working towards each other. And it's just a really good experience. It just makes me happy.
Real quick, are they all seniors?
They're all seniors.
I
You
thought so.
had to have been in Hallsville at least your junior and senior year.
Okay.
I always loved about the Miss Hallsville pageants that it was, you had outside people, to my knowledge, coming in and doing the judging, and it's girls a lot of times that enter that maybe think I don't have a chance, and they do really well, and you see those girls come back year after year after year and stay involved, and it's just always been neat to me how that works out. Well, Nikki, thank you so much, not only for what you do for Miss Hallsville, but also for here at the school. I know anytime you do math intervention, it's not easy. So
I love my babies.
You love your babies. Yeah. Well, thank you. Fans at home, our inaugural Queen's Corner. We'll see Miss Nikki back next year. See y'all next time.